It's poppin' squad. It's your boy Jesimein. Today we are on PTS 1.81 on PC. It is not coming to console, so this is why I'm going to make this video for you guys that don't know exactly what's going to be coming with this next patch for us. Let's get into it. So I'm not going to be playing today. I'm just going to be showing you guys all the text and stuff. So if this isn't your kind of video, I'm sorry, but this is everything you need to know that they showed us. So update 1.81 overview. So what we got here, we got global event Blackout. Participate in new global event Blackout. Global event Onslaught. Participate in new global event Onslaught. New accommodations. So if for the people who like accommodations, that's for you. New legendary missions. Test yourself against new legendary versions of Amherst Apartment and Grand Central Station. So those are the two new legendary missions. We all know how much fun that is. So yeah. Anyways, get into the global event 5, which is Blackout. That is the one that's coming right when the PTS is over, or right when the live version of the 1.1 drops. Anyways, global event 5, Blackout. Blackout, always active. Agents are equipped with shock ammo that stuns enemies, which I did post a video, so if you want to see what it looks like, I have a video up on it already. Shooting or running builds your charge meter. The more charge, the more damage you inflict. So like I said, I did a video on that. Extreme Blackout, this is what I didn't do a video on. Blackout behavior, which is what you get right here. Plus, you instantly kill enemies with overcharged melee attacks. So that means you can one-shot anything in the game, supposedly, when you have that full charge meter. But if you miss, you will stun yourself and your ally. So, I mean, honestly, that's not even a big miss-off. If that's the case, I'm running a melee mission only. That might be super OP with shield, so something to think about. Total Blackout. Extreme Blackout behavior, which is this one. Plus, your charge meter will cool down faster when you're close to group members. I'm not sure what that means because I don't know if it's reverse or not. But, I mean, it speaks for itself. You have a faster cooldown for your charge meter whenever you're huddled up with your teammates. So, Global Event 6, Onslaught. We have always active, deal burn, bleed, and gas effects to enemies in addition to normal damage. Reload to change the effect. So basically you're given these 3 status procs, kind of like how the house is, where every time you reload it changes the damage supposedly. But for this, you're juggling between these 3, which is burn, bleed, and gas, and every time you reload you get a different proc. So that's pretty cool. Savage Onslaught behavior. Enemies are vulnerable to one effect type and resistant to others. Agents take increased damage from resistant enemies. So pretty much some enemies are really susceptible to burn, some to bleed, some to gas. You do more damage to those, obviously. And some of them are super resistant, so you pretty much have to reload until you get the one that they need. So that's pretty cool. And Brutal Onslaught. Savage Onslaught behavior. Plus, when 2 or more group members kill a vulnerable enemy within 2 seconds, each member can reload to gain a damage bonus for a single clip. Now, that sounds pretty cool. I don't know how much damage it is. They're not too keen on it, but obviously these global event damages are insane, so I don't know. Maybe we get some super powerful shots. Anyways, new accommodations. Over 40 new accommodations unlockable in new global events. So there's people who want to get that high accommodation score. I know there's some achievement treasure hunters out there. For you guys, you get 40 new accommodations, 40 new things to go towards. So pretty cool. New legendary missions, I already said, Amherst Apartment and Grand Central Station. Game changes. Now this is for people who are really into the details of the game. Div Tech, daily combat, crafting, survival, and dark zone quests. Now reward the player with 25 Div Tech each. So pretty much if you want to do all those side missions, if you're into that kind of thing, that's a nice chunk of Div Tech. That means every 2 missions you do, that's a whole reroll. That's a whole optimization. So that's pretty cool. Weekly open world and weekly underground assignments reward the player with 100 Div Tech each. So that's 200 Div Tech you can get in open world and underground. That's pretty nice. That's 4 rolls on optimization. You know what I'm saying? That's really good. That means it'll take about 2 weeks for you to min-max of a full gear set, depending on how good your rolls are. You know what I'm saying? But that's really good. We need that because I hate farming for Div Tech. Season Pass supply drops now award 100 Division Tech. That's also good for the Season Pass holders. You get something finally, you know what I'm saying? We didn't get too much, but this is actually something pretty worth it. So 100 Division Tech for that. That is a lot of Division Tech you can get from not having to run in the Dark Zone and get it. Vendor changes. Added a classified gear cache to the special vendor that guarantees 1 classified piece from the entire pool. That's huge for people who don't have much to spend their Phoenix credits on. Now you have a classified gear cache that will guarantee you a classified piece from all of it. So like, let's say you need something, you gotta hope. I mean, yes, it's from the entire pool, but at least you gotta guarantee something. You know what I'm saying? Now you have something to grind towards. If you need that one piece, you can hopefully get lucky. And I'm not sure I don't think you can trade it. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, global events. Remove the basic cash from the vendor. We know we've been waiting on that. That means it's only going to be superior cash, obviously. Each global event will now have individual caches per classified gear set for that global event, which means, like, let's say it's Striker, Deadeye, and Sentry. You will have a Striker, Deadeye, and Sentry cache specifically made for you to get that piece. So if you need a certain piece, you guys have seen, you can guaranteed get it. Or guaranteed get that gear sets classified, and you know what I'm saying, which is a 1 out of 6 chance, pretty high, and that's really, really good, you know what I'm saying. So this allows players to purchase, for example, a Firecrest cache that guarantees 1 item from that set, just like I explained. Bosses in resistant game mode now award 100 global event tokens. Wow, okay, so if you like resistance, you like farming that, not only do you get it from the caches, you can get it from killing bosses, just so you're not left behind in the global event. Exotic loot drops. Remove premium vendor exotics from open world loot pool and exotic caches. All exotic added to the open world bosses. That's big. So that means you can get any single exotic. You can get a house. You can get Big Alejandro. You can get Bear's Chest, whatever, from any of the open world bosses. So if you see exotic, it could be anything. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are getting sick and tired of seeing Caduceus just drop from Bullet King stuff. Now you can get everything. Classified gear drop rates. Okay, this is the big one. Classified drop rates chances have been increased in all locations. So the whole game, you have more chance of getting classified drops. Legendary missions now have a 20% chance to give classified gear as a reward for the completion of the mission, which means you can't trade that. Knock that out. If it's completion of mission, if it's a completed mission, you can't trade those gear pieces. So, but you still have a 20% chance. Season pass supply drops now have a 10% chance to drop classified gear. So for the season pass supply drop, you even get a little chance some classified gear if you need that. Classified gear, classified fire piece or Firecrest 6-piece talent now gives immunity to players' own fire. Wow, I didn't know that. So obviously we have our first change to the classified gears, and that's immunity to own fire. That means you can run through your own everything. I guess fire. I don't know why that would really matter. Unless it's fire nades. Okay, but I guess. Alright. Bug fixes. Skills. Fix an issue where mobile cover blast shield mod explosion had no effect. Fix an issue where sticky bomb disruptor mod and base seeker mine would affect neutral players in a dark zone. Okay, so you can't troll other rogue police. Fix an issue where UI indicated that certain support station mods were affecting neutral players. Global events players are no longer able to kill Joe Farrell using explosives from the Strike global event while he's still in the spawning room. I didn't know that, but okay. Dark zone. Fix an issue where a player dying during a manhunt interact caused the sound to loop. Okay. The group gone rogue message no longer appears when a player with rogue status enters the game while not in a group. Fix an issue where UI for rogue timers would flash between different times. Fix various locations in Dark Zone where a player will get stuck. Okay. Underground. Certain named NPCs tended to disappear from Underground. We forced them back. That sounds comedy. Fix issues related to confused JTF officer. Fix the weird door. Okay. Survival. Fix the display of the Survival Weekly assignment for players under maximum level. Missions. Fix an issue where players will only receive 1 cache instead of 3 when completing the secret mission. Okay. I didn't know about that. Accommodations. Marathon combination now requires players to access the Camp Clinton safe house in order to unlock. The FaceTime combination now tracks requirements appropriately. Fix the activity modifier requirement for some global event combinations. Search and destroy combination now tracks for the missions completed. Flawless underground combination has fixed to be awarded when all conditions are met. Directive executive combination now awards when the proper conditions are met. Combinations for the global event assault will no longer appear and the global event is not active. Okay, so you can't do any global events when it's not up, I guess. So fix an issue where area effect of Firecrest fire was larger than the visuals indicated. Okay, so I guess Firecrest got a baby nerf, I guess. Okay, and okay. World. Fix an issue where players are getting stuck on a concrete block in a Westside Pier. When do people go through this stuff? Fix an instance where Westside Pier where players will get stuck outside a playable area. Somehow locate and removed an invisible ladder. There was a wall in Pier 93 that didn't look right. It looks right now. We also fixed a weird ramp in there. Dude, you guys are comedy massive. There was a corrupted texture outside the carrier. It has been rehabilitated. Agents can no longer see outside of the game world in certain locations of Last Stand. Fixed evil trash bin and bags. Miscellaneous, fixed various technical issues that will sometimes game crash on PC. Time played now appears on agent selection screen instead of last played. Premium store, there were tabs in store that appeared empty. We filled them. Players can no longer see secondary weapons when previewing backpack skins. Okay, so that's pretty much it, and you can go through the full patch notes. I'll scroll through it real quick just in case you want to pause. But yeah, so for the people who wanted to know exactly what to expect in 1.81, this is pretty much it. You're not getting. Let me answer some questions that people have been saying. No, with Blackout Onslaught, you're not getting a new gear set. I'm sorry. There's been rumors that Seeker is coming out since it's a new global event. No, that's not the case. As far as I know, as far as PTS, there's no new gear sets. Okay. And the only changes to classified gear I've seen, people have been saying they're going to nerf it with the next patch, nerf Predators or Nomad. There's been no nerfs other than the one I just seen for Firecrest, which wasn't really a nerf. It was just a make it as intended thing. So Nomad staying the same, Striker staying the same, Predator staying the same. All the gear sets are staying the same. Highlights, classified gear increase. That's really important to us. Obviously, new Blackout. Obviously, new legendary missions. That's something just to do. Yeah, that's pretty much the biggest changes I see. Other than the fact that you can get this patch, it seems like is more dedicated to people who needed the classified gear rather than anything brand new. So when you get 1.81, whenever it comes live, I'm not sure. It's on PTS. We just started it earlier this week, so I don't know how long it's going to run and how long it's going to take for the live game. But this is pretty much everything you have to notice coming into it. There's nothing secret that I know of. I've been playing it. I guess it just feels like you get way more classifieds. I found like 5 or 6 classifieds in only like 2 hours of playing. So you definitely are going to feel the difference as far as loot for classified gear. And if that's your thing, you will love this patch. Blackout's super fun. I haven't tried Onslaught. I might try that later. I'll maybe put some gameplay up. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. Just want to put this out for you guys real quick for the people who do not have the PTS. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to ask me below. I'm not sure if anything was mentioned that's going to change. I don't know. All I know is what I have right here, what they're telling me. So anything you did not see here, don't expect. Don't think anything magical is going to appear unless they do some crazy surprise, which I highly doubt, but it is what it is. So thank you guys so much for watching. Leave me a like, subscribe, please. It's been real. Your boy is out.